Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this episode we're going to be replacing rear brake pads on an Audi A4 2017. Okay, it's a few tools you will need. You will need something like that, an OBD reader. Okay, this will allow us to release the electronic parking brake, and then it's recommended when you're doing your service, put your battery on the charger. Okay, so it's all down to the electronic parking brake, so we don't want our battery to go flat when we'll be releasing this electronic parking brake. Okay, so stay tuned. This is a special tool you can use to pull this plastic wheel nut covers, but if you don't have it you can just use long nose pliers. I'll take this off first. Okay, using our long nose pliers. Okay, keep them safe. Now using our 19mm, is it? 17mm socket. Just loosen your bolts. Now we're obviously doing a rear brake pads, so we have no handbrake engaged, so you might want to put something underneath the wheel. Okay, so car wouldn't roll. Now my wheel choke is too big, so I've used a bit of we've used a little bit of wood, and the same from the other side. Okay, okay. Just inspect our brakes, brake discs. Brake discs are okay. Okay, so electronic parking brake. Here it is. So before we do anything we need to release that. Okay. Now we go to service, and it says please release the parking brake, which we already did. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's releasing the parking. It releases the piston, so it's putting it into the service mode. Okay, so it says to us turn ignition off, replace the parking brake, replace the brake pads and finish installation. Turn ignition back on and then press OK. So we're not going to press OK just yet. Okay, So inside now it's park and brake, it's just handbrake. It's flashing now, so it's telling us it's in a service mode now, okay? Now 13mm spanner. Okay. That's 13mm spanner and 17mm spanner, okay? Probably better off using ratchet. Once it's loose, oh, okay. Keep it safe. It's exactly the same procedure. Exactly same procedure, so one in here and one in here, okay? And hang it like that, okay? Don't let it hang on your brake lines. And simply all brake pads off. Probably screwdriver will do you. I should get a screwdriver really. Yeah, one pad is off. Okay, these are old brake pads. Now we had a new one somewhere. This is our new pads, okay, just make sure we're exactly the same. And just a quick comparison which way it goes. Okay. So I'm gonna replace this now. Before we're gonna replace, we're gonna have to retract this piston. And before I do it, I like to give it a good clean. Yeah. Now, before I retract this piston, I like to dress this rubber boot, rubber seal, whatever you call it. So get some elasticity back to it, okay? We're gonna have to use it, something like that. Now this is the left hand side. Get the right attachment. Now, before you try to retract this piston, okay, you might want to go and open brake fluid reservoir, okay, just take the lid out of it and lid of it, and then so brake fluid can travel all the way back to the brake fluid reservoir, so it will have an air will have a bit of a room to escape. This particular car is just right here. Okay, so just open it, but don't leave it open for too long, because apparently an air can affect your brake fluid. Okay, so it's supposed to be sealed. Now we're ready to retract this piston. Trying to find the right attachment here. Now you know the way when you change your rear brake pads, it has to be twisted like back and spinned in like, but in here, because of this electronic handbrake, it just push it back in. You don't have to spin it, okay? So you just push it straight back in and that's it, and it will be alright. Okay, so it's fully retracted now. And now we're gonna put some copper grease in here, up behind, put our new brake pads, clean our brake disc with a brake cleaner. We might actually want to do it now. Give it a good clean. And we're ready for new pads, okay? Now, 1, 2. Okay. One pad is in. This one's going to be awkward, but can't really see what you're doing in here. It's supposed to be like that. It wasn't too bad actually. Now, now put our bolts back in. And tighten them first. Again 17mm spanner and the 13mm socket. Now that's one. Two. Okay. So this is 13mm and this is 17. Okay. So one in here and one in here, and here's a new brake pads. Okay. Switch the ignition on. Service brake is flashing. Now it's exiting the service mode, so I don't know if you can hear. Yeah. Change the brake pads, please. Apply parking brake. Brake replacement completed. Okay. We changed the brake pads. It's completed. Okay. No longer flashing. Okay, that's it. Now we have to do the other side. The only reason why I had to exit the service mode after changing only one side, because I had to move a car. But if you changing both sides, obviously you don't have to exit a service mode until you change your other side too. To change the brake pads on the other side, it's an exactly same procedure, but the only difference is it has a wearing sensor in there. In the majority of aftermarket brake pads, you have to buy this wearing sensor separately, and it's kind of a plug and play device. You simply plug it into your brake pad, it has like a special groove for it, and then you simply plug it into your wiring harness, and that's it really. And for now, if you found this video helpful, please give us a like, share, drop us a comment, and consider subscribing. Loads of more videos coming out as well, and I'll catch you at the next one, guys. Cheers.